Bienvenidos a Esperanza Pense, donde la Esperanza Pense. Welcome to Esperanza Pense, where hope wins. I would love to... Oop, there's our jumper. King of Pentacles. Gotta love a King of Pentacles jumping out right away. If any of you King of Pentacles out there are feeling any generosity of spirit, hit the links below. I'm always so grateful for a tip in the tip jar. We're gonna pull from the Morgan Greer Tarot today, and then I wanted to grab a Synchronicity card, it being Friday the 13th and all. I was just about to invite you before King of Pentacles jumped on the scene. I wanted to invite you to visit my posts page. Please visit my posts page on this YouTube channel because I am dropping gems over there. I'd like you to pick some of them up and sparkle along with me. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. King of Pentacles is an awesome character. They're usually an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn person, or somebody who's very stable, who's someone who's very able. Grapes take a long time to cultivate, and they take a lot of hard work and a lot of sensitivity to the changes of the earth. Even though earth signs are known for being very steadfast and being very sometimes grounded to the point where you know, it can be a little bit, with the exception of Virgo. Virgo is mutable earth, so they're always ready to sort of switch it up and re-navigate. But earth is steady, but earth does get disrupted from time to time, and the King of Pentacles is somebody who has been able to take his crop and take his harvest through all different kinds of seasons throughout the years to become a person who's not only self-sufficient, but who can also help others. And we just love this energy. Yay. Thank you for showing up, King of Pentacles. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying this content. Comment below if any of these cards resonate with you, or tell me what you see in these images. I'm always just so fascinated by people's feedback. Thank you so much for sharing with me. Let's pray and then we'll play, okay? All right, near past, present tense, near future, and stay tuned. After this card reading, I'm gonna show you the astrology chart for today. Also, I would encourage you to check out my most recent live stream. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands reversed, Six of Swords reversed. If you go to my main YouTube page and click around, or click around this video somewhere, there will probably be a link. I just did a recent live stream about our current astrological energies, and I delved in depth into a lot of the astrology charts day by day, beginning with the Jupiter stationing direct at 15 degrees, conjunct fixed star Canopus and Sirius on the 10th of March 2026, all the way through, I believe I threw up charts all the way till, March 21st or 22nd, definitely at least through the Aries equinox on the 20th, and we talked about the astrology. And then like later on in the month, you know, we're going to have the Sun and Saturn making a conjunction, and some other aspects. But like, I went about as far as I could go with the astrology in depth without my head like being too full. So here we go. Let's talk about today and the energies, huh? Ace of Pentacles, fresh, fresh, fresh. Happy Friday the 13th. Who's going to get lucky? This is a lucky day. Venus's day. Venus is Taurus energy. Taurus rules over, is an earth sign, right? Venus has to work in Taurus, but she's good at it. and she takes care of what she earns, and she takes care of what she's gifted. And during that live stream, we actually talked about Venus being exalted in Pisces, but in the signs in which she rules, Libra and Taurus, she's the boss, but she still has a lot of responsibilities. So with the Ace of Pentacles being a gift, a heavenly gift of either actual coin, a gift of an idea of how to reinvest in ourselves so that we can be better fit. Coins and pentacles and earth energy have to do with our physical body, how we actually manifest here on earth in the real day-to-day. Nothing too spiritual about it. Money makes the world go around. Please be sure to tip your bartender. Seven of Wands reverse means maybe we won't have to struggle as much. Seven of Wands upright is usually a card of having to defend your space, having to really actively keep, like, you know, you had the Six of Wands, you had your win, but now you have to kind of like struggle to maintain that high ground. Like once you keep making wins, that you have to like keep maintaining it, right? But with the Seven of Wands reverse, I think that's an invitation to let go of some of that need to like stay up there. Just flow with the Piscean vibes here and understand that, like, be like water, you know, you don't have to wield your wand constantly. You can let the wands drop and just be who you are, and the space takes care of itself. And with the Six of Swords reversed, yeah, you know, the grass is always greener, isn't it? Until you get to the other side and realize that, you know, maybe the waters aren't quite as choppy, but they're still stagnant. You know, Six of Swords reverse can also be, literally, this Six of Swords reverse could be Mercury retrograding through Pisces, because air is represented by swords in the tarot, Mercury being an air sign. And, you know, Mercury, like, I consider inverted cards, reversed cards, to be very similar to the energy of a planet moving in retrograde. It's more internal. We're going back to the past. We're going back into our psyche. We're going back to retrieve something that was lost, right? So it could also be resonating that way today for us as well. So, hey, welcome. Bienvenidos a Esperanza Bense. Remember that hope wins, and be sure to take care of your gifts and reinvest so that you can be the King of Pentacles to the next guy. Love you, bye. Oh, I didn't mean bye-bye. Bye-bye. What I meant was, let's pull a Synchronicity card and see what the Friday the 13th energy has to say to us. Love this deck. Thank you, Trish. Love you. Thank you for the deck. I really treasure this deck. There was a long time where, just for myself personally, I pulled a card from this deck every single day, and really got to know this deck really well. And so let's shuffle, and then we'll pray and play if we don't get a jumper. I even included inside of here like some of the instruction cards, because I think that they're kind of beautiful, and they also let me know to like go in that direction of being a little bit more focused in reading the directions. All right, let's pray and play. Okay. Imagination. Awesome. I've been talking about this a lot lately, and this has been coming up in my life a lot lately. Thank you, Joe, by the way, for sending me a beautiful email the other day with a video on this very topic. Maybe I'll link it below if I remember. I will remember. I do remember. I remember to link things below. Okay. Gotta talk to myself. Talk myself through it. Imagination is something that I feel strongly about, because that is our creative power, is low-key our essential power. That's our sacred power. That's our orange chakra. That's That's where birthing comes from. That's where the seeds get planted. And when we take ease over creativity, or when we want to be creative but we want it to be fast and quick and easy, we rob ourselves of that liminal space, that dark space where when we close our eyes we see the back of our eyelids. We're letting that be co-opted, I feel, a lot of times by these new tools that, name your tool, be it your laptop, be it your AI assist, be it whatever. But there's something to be said for using your own imagination to derive outcomes instead of asking a machine what they think is the most, brilliant amalgamation of information that they could spit back at you. A lot of times these machines, they just cull all of the information available and then they filter it and spit it back to you. Like, the creativity of the human heart and the human mind is unique in that we tune into a spiritual aspect, we tune into a physical aspect, and we tune into a cooperative aspect whenever we use our imagination to solve problems or to beautify or edify those around us or even our own insides. So keep that all in mind today as you go throughout your day. In what ways are you allowing your imagination to become hijacked, and thereby signing on a line of consent to share your energy in ways that maybe you didn't read the fine print on? Imagination is the way out, and the way up, and the way around. I love you, and I imagine a lot of beautiful things with you. Oh, and speaking of imagination, we could have great fun with our imagination. Why don't you, again, I invite you to check my posts page. I posted a while back about some poems that I had written on a website a long time ago, and I think one of those poems had something to do with imagination, and our collective imagination is very powerful. Okay, love you. Oh, maybe I could put this next to him since they're working together. Happy Friday the 13th. So here's our astrology chart for today. Like I said, you can check my posts page here on YouTube for a more poetic description, and also please check my live stream for a more detailed description of this chart. Magic is afoot. I love you very much. See you soon on the next one. Have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Erin Gobra Sláinte. Love you. Bye.